Today's podcast, latest and upgraded concept of NLP programming for greater salesmanship. Dear podcast watcher, thanks for uploading this podcast. Believe me, you would not regret it. In fact, you will glad you did. That my promise to you. What you about to watch will knock the socks off your feet. True. No joking. Before say another word, may I introduce myself as Madam Roberto, an AI avatar developed by CTM Joseph NG, the expert in e-sales and e-marketing. More of his biodata, his organization and his free ebook will be introduced by my colleague Madam Sophia, an AI avatar, created by CTM Joseph. Alright, thanks. Without further ado, let's dive deep into today's podcast entitled, Latest and Upgraded Concept of NLP Programming for Greater Selling. At this stage it looks you will be exploring the world of Neuro-linguistic programming. NLP. It is no rocket science that NLP is a set of highest proven techniques and strategies aimed at improving communication, personal development, and psychotherapy. It is to your advantage that we explore the connection between neurological processes, language, and behavioral patterns learned through experience. It goes without saying that the first key concepts in NLP should include: Key 1. Anchoring. Make no mistakes, anchoring does involves creating associations between stimuli and emotional states. By so doing the sales starts to bond with the client, agree or not. The next key you need to learn and practice should be this, which is Key 2. Rapport. Just do not take my word. If you think seriously, building trust and understanding in communication can enhance friendliness benefit between the salesperson and the prospect. Period. Another key worth looking at is key stated below. Key 3. Modeling. It is no rocket science that salespeople, when they undertake to observe and imitate successful behaviors and thought patterns, that themselves would create rapport and self-improvement. Can you agree with that? I am sure you can. More often than not, NLP is used in various fields, including therapy and business, to enhance personal and communication skills. If you have specific questions or topics about NLP in mind, feel free to ask. In the meantime, let us investigate further into the concept. Okay or not? In all honesty, neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, can be a powerful tool in sales. Here are 7 ways to apply these principles effectively. The first and foremost principle is Principle 1. Rapport building. Without any shadow of doubts, the sales professional can definitely establish a close connection with their prospects by mirroring their language, tone of voice, and language patterns. This helps create trust and makes your customer feel understood. Do you catch my point? The next principle must not be neglected at all cost. It is none other than Principles 2. Language patterns. Not in too many words. When sales individual uses persuasive language that resonates with their audience, it will create greater trust and openness. For instance, incorporating sensory language, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, can help paint a vivid picture of your product's benefits. Would you believe that the third principle is so obvious that there is no need mentioning? However, all the same, it is wise to say it again. Alright. Principles 3. Anchoring. I am thoroughly convinced that when salespeople create positive associations with their product by linking it to a positive emotion or experience, it does really help. This can be done through storytelling or emphasizing success stories from other customers. Can you follow me? I bet you can. Yet another principle that deserves your full attention. Is it okay with this? Principles 4. Reframing. To be crystal clear, reframing does help clients see the value in salespeople's offering by changing their perspective. Do not be alarmed if the salesperson or you express a concern. Reframe it as an opportunity to highlight a benefit of their product in a favorable light. True or not? Having said, let us jump to the next principle, which equally important. If I may say so myself. Principles 5. Calibration. Here is the kicker. Sales professionals must always pay intensive attention to their prospects' verbal and non-verbal cues. Not only that, sellers must also adjust their approach based on their customers' reactions to ensure you are meeting their needs effectively. The last but one principle must be applied without any doubt, which is Principle 6. Outcome focus. Think of this way. At all cost, do encourage clients to visualize the results they want to achieve with your product. This can help them feel more motivated to make a purchase. Would that be a reasonable request from the client? Personally, I feel is a minor request. Agree or not? Last but not the least is Principles 7. Meta model questions. If truth is to be told, the salesperson must use specific questioning techniques to clarify needs and uncover objections. Slowly but surely, this helps the salesperson understand the client's thought process and address their concerns directly. Get my drift? I am sure you can. Remember well that by integrating these NLP techniques into any sales strategy, most sales professionals can and will enhance a salesperson's ability to connect with prospects, address their needs, and ultimately close more deals. Trust me, in all my years of selling in the marketplace, I can confidently assert that NLP selling concept is one of the best psychological devices that can and without doubt can improve the salesperson productivity. This is a gospel truth that can never be proven wrong. Believable. You can bet your last dollar that it is the truth. Quite a mouthful, I must say. Before I end this, be reminded to read the bio data of CTM Joseph, his company and his gift of his ebook. Alright, with these last spoken words, Madam Sophia, CTM Joseph, and I bid you farewell. We look forward to meeting you in our next podcast. Can we get a big yes from you? The end. Hello, my name is Madam Sophia, an AI avatar developed by CTM Joseph. I am deeply honored to be able to present CTM Joseph Ng's biodata and his company. That said, let's roll it. Okay, thanks. Presenting biodata of CTM Joseph NG and his company. CTM Joseph SFNG now is the senior partner of a Malaysian company which focuses on helping others. And with regards to marketing companies and its employees' self and care growth, particularly in area of sales and marketing. Apart from that, CTM acted as a consultant for a few companies. Additionally, he is a local motivational sales speaker who addressed more than 5,000 people through his dozens of talks and training across many states in east and west of Malaysia. He is happily married to Margaret NG and has 3 children. But that is not how he started. In the beginning, Joseph faced a lot of hardships and problems before he reaches the pinnacle of success. Now let us hear his story. Being a high school certificate holder, he had a very rough start from an early age. He had to sell to consumers from door to door on a part-time basis to supplement his low income. Continuing his work as a clerk, Joseph also managed to travel a lot in that period, exposing himself in the art and science of selling. At same time, he graduated from 3 countries professional degrees in business admiration, Australia, and marketing, UK. Subsequently, he did qualified as accomplished speaker from Toastmaster International, US, with a competent Toastmasters CTM certification. He acquired valuable knowledge from internationally successful salespeople and applying them regularly. Hence his sales skills and marketing improved remarkably. And at the end of his second stint being employed, he excelled as a sales and marketing manager for others. Having improved in these environment, Joseph NG became a marketing manager handling a team of 15 salespeople under him. Then, he was 45 years old. After mastering the art of sales, Joseph moved on to work on some bigger projects like sales and marketing, business assignments for many reputable organizations. He continued with his hard work, and as a result, Joseph performed well in every industry he set his eyes on. But he did not stop here. After trying various success and productivity systems, Joseph NG decided to launch his own partnership company to train business individuals and organizations in sales and marketing. For the same reason, this led to the birth of Messrs. Joseph NG and Associates, Training and Marketing Organization in Malaysia. Joseph Ng wrote over 4 books, articles and blogs on various topics like sales, business, self-growth, sales productivity, and much more. Most of them are filled with all the sales and marketing knowledge and experience that Joseph gained in his working life. Joseph wrote about the laws of sales success in his books that he uses in his journey, that both you and I can also use and become successful like him and create marketing history. End.
Hi, I am CTM Joseph NG. Glad that you downloaded this podcast. You just watched the intro by Madam Sophia, the AI developed by me. Here is good news. You're entitled to my free ebook, The Giant 7 Steps to Great Selling. Contact me WhatsApp 6012-3878-592 or email me at josephsfng@gmail.com. Thanks.